We both have our own means of speculation. We haven't told each other what we think. I know it's kind of weird because it's speculation, but still, it's kind of cool to see what we both conjured up without talking to each other about it first. So, we're just going to be simple and hop straight into it. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm just going to knock 2 things off the list that were basically Easter eggs last year. And you guys know when Horror Nights gives you an Easter egg, it could either be a house or it could just be them teasing the heck out of you. So the first thing of those 2 would be 13 Ghosts. Now, 13 Ghosts has been rumored for a little while, and I mean, it makes a lot of sense for it to come to the event, but who knows, it was an Easter egg, can't mean anything. And then the other Easter egg that was also along with it was Candyman, which also makes a lot of sense due to the fact that last year we had Us, made by Jordan Peele, as a house, and now this year we have Candyman, made by Jordan Peele,
As a house.
potentially returning, coming as a house. So it just makes sense. It was an Easter egg. It's just like they're laying the seams for us. That's all I see.
Okay, well, I'm going to say one that you said already, so it makes up for it, and it's Candyman. I mean, I forgot about the Easter egg thing that he was talking about, probably because they took it out eventually. But it just makes sense with the movie coming out, and Jordan Peele, he's really hot right now, directing-wise. And
So hot.
he means it in another way. And I just think it makes a lot of sense. People have wanted Candyman for a little while. I won't say a long time, but a little while. And I think it makes sense.
He's never been at the event.
I don't know if it'll happen.
I don't think it's that big.
I don't really see it fitting with whatever theme they're gonna go with, but I guess that's why it's
Speculation.
speculation, yeah. Go ahead. That's it for me.
That's it?
That's my one. That's all I got on my list.
Alright.
Is Candyman
So-
written 20 times?
Just don't say it 5 times.
No, I wrote it 6.
Oh shit. Would be using big brain energy. Every other year for the past couple years, we've gotten a certain horror icon coming back. And that guy's name is Michael Myers. Now, with Halloween Kills coming out this year, and Halloween from 2018 not being touched at the event, we have the potential of having a brand new Michael Myers house. Or we have the potential of it being another Blumhouse house, featured with the new Purge movie.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so he said 2 of mine. So I have no list anymore.
Great
I
minds.
have 2 more.
Great minds think alike.
One's obvious, so I'm fucked. Yeah, I just wrote down Halloween and Blumhouse mashup, because you know how they like to mash things up with Blumhouse, some things that don't make sense, like the last Blumhouse house they had. A lot of movies together that didn't make sense. But
Alright. Do you want to say your next one so I don't say another one that you have?
no, go ahead.
Alright. My next one is only being said because it's something I've wanted for a while. And it makes sense because it's 60th anniversary this year. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. It just makes sense. Every time they put out a survey every year, I can't pronounce words. Every time they put out a survey, you always see Hitchcock's name mentioned in that survey, and it's like you could possibly see a full-on best of Hitchcock house, which has been in the rumor forums for years, and I just feel like it's something that could potentially happen. It just makes the most sense. There's so much content you can work with. You got Psycho, you got Vertigo, you got Rear Window, you got the birds. I know that would be hilarious to see in a house, but it'll remind me of that one room in Scarecrow where all the birds were just...
That's the whole house.
That's the house. It's
just fucking air shooting out you.
That was poop.
With bird noises.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool.
There's feathers dropping on you.
Yeah. It could potentially
like the snow
work
in
out.
Stranger Things. It's just feathers. Real bird feathers.
Full-on feathers. Like,
Real feathers.
man. There's a lot they could work with. So, yeah. Psycho or Hitchcock.
I thought about that as one of mine, but I didn't put it for some reason. I don't know. I went with the basic route, I guess.
Bates Motel.
No, the basic route. I'll probably have a better speculation list once the first thing is announced.
Yeah, it'll give us a good idea because
of what like the theming could be or anything like that. I mean, we know what
it's marketed as the 30th anniversary.
We know what the theming is, but like, well, no, because it's obviously it's going to be an anniversary year, but they still might go with some theme.
Yeah, like they could continue the 80s theme. Don't.
Yeah, if they go with 80s.
I don't know.
Unless they go 30. So what? 30 years ago was 1990.
Yeah.
Unless they do like just everything after the 90s to the 2000s since Horror Nights started.
I mean, yeah.
It's come out, but
could make sense.
It would make sense, but I don't think so. I mean, it wouldn't be hard because Halloween came out before the 90s, but the new ones come out now, so you can still use that.
Candyman has a new movie coming out.
Yeah, there's a lot of newer release versions of older movies that you can use.
13 Ghosts came out in 2001 or 3, I can't remember.
Like anything after 9. But that's just such 30 years is a long time to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
They could just use like the most like iconic horror movies in the past 30 years. Just have every fucking
bring back Cabin in the Woods.
The Scream, Halloween, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, just every single Hellraiser. Well, no, they don't have the
rights.
Well, they can't get that many. They can, but they can't get that many IPs. Like,
yeah.
There's only so many IPs they'll get.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm just gonna
back to speculation. Or do you not have anything else?
I do. I have two more.
I have two more too.
One is just, it's probably obvious that it's gonna happen, but it's just like an original mashup house.
Okay.
It's like a house full of originals they've had, which would make so much sense because it's their event. Like,
give us Scarecrow,
literally
Seeds,
all the, not even, it doesn't even have to be
Scary
recent
Tales,
shit like that. Like, it could be any of the best houses from past 30 years. Just original houses, obviously.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of great ones, so it shouldn't be hard to do that. And I don't see why they wouldn't do that. They should have two, like,
anniversary.
Like, yeah. One, I think the original one is more likely to happen.
So call me crazy, but I was thinking, right? I was sitting at
every house should just be like a compilation.
So I was thinking, 30 years, right? So give us 3 original houses. 10, 20, 30.
Oh, like for the first 10 years?
First 10 years. Wow. I know it wouldn't happen, but you could see a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
Like, the first 10 years was a lot of original content. So you'll see, like, the SS Titanic, you'll see, like, the Dungeon of Terror, and you'll see, like, Jack being born. Not Jack being born, but Jack coming to fruition. Then the 20s, you have the icon years. So that's basically all the icons in their own house. And then 30, you have these stronger originals that are coming out now that are like phenomenal. Like the Nightingales that are coming, that came back, but they came out in 2011, right? I don't remember. Yeah. All that kind of stuff that can really build into 3 good houses.
Alright, that makes sense actually.
Huh?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your next one?
My next one is The Conjuring. Now, if you guys follow the Ifrit on Twitter, you know he loves to tweet little, like, poems or whatever it is, every year telling you something that's coming to the event. Could be true, it could not be true. However, I feel like this finally makes sense. Warner Brothers isn't doing their Halloween event this year. They didn't do it last year either. The rights are out there. Universal and Warner Brothers are working together now. It's all starting to line up. And it's like they have the new movie coming out. I think it's called The Devil Made Me Do It. Or something like that. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Something like that. It could really work out. Get the whole Conjuring universe into one house. Yeah. Here's your last one. It is also The Conjuring.
Yeah. It's The Conjuring. I don't have anything else to say about it. It's just been speculated for so long, for the past like couple of years, like heavy too.
Heavy. It almost happened in 2017, but we got Hive instead.
Like, it's just been speculated for so long, like heavy. So the past couple of years, it's just like it's got to be a rumor every year that you guess. Like if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. Whatever. I'm not putting too much stock in that one. Also, I didn't write this down, but it's also speculation every year, so I'm gonna say it. Fucking Stephen King, something. Stephen King, something.
Stephen King's something. Basically the same thing
Hopefully
as Hitchcock.
it, but I doubt it. That'd be pretty crazy if they had it.
Now, I'm going to say something that Nico said during 29, which was what I wrote down, which was the first thing I ever wrote down for speculation.
I don't even know what it is.
He looked around a lot, and he realized that there was a lot of a certain character in a lot of places. Now, this guy has always been synonymous with the brand of Horror Nights. His name, if said 3 times, he will appear, so I'm not going to say his name that much. But Beetlejuice makes a lot of sense.
The one thing that I've said for a while, I didn't remember to write down.
It's like, it makes so much sense. They have this big IP, not big IP, but like popular IP that they can just throw out to the audience. They did it with Ghostbusters, right?
Not nearly as popular.
Not as popular, but Ghostbusters is synonymous with Universal. It just makes a lot of sense for them to bring Beetlejuice as the fun house this year, or like the comedy house, and I feel like it will do well as a haunted house. I feel like it'll be better than Ghostbusters if they do this.
I could see that.
Yeah.
It being better than Ghostbusters. It won't have the sets that Ghostbusters did,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah, it'll be pretty cool.
It'll be more, not horror, but like scary themed.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of cool
Basically.
sets. Not massive sets,
Right.
but visually appealing sets.
I don't know. I just thought about, again, it has to do with clowns, so I just realized the correlation there. But the Clownzilla from Killer Clowns.
Yeah.
You know how it was just up like at the top thing, the puppet.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking
They could have a fucking Pennywise of that. Not that.
You know what I was thinking when you said that? You know the big giant snake from Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
But like as.
Right. I think it's because I was thinking about it before.
Yeah.
And I was like, because Pennywise, he's always fucking jumping on some shit, or he's like on top of some shit.
Mm-hmm.
If they had him like just draped, there's a lot of potential with it, and they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Well, that again has to do with the Warner Brothers thing too, though, because that's what they had. They had it and The Conjuring last year.
Yeah, I know it's Warner Brothers, so it's potential.
Well, no, wasn't that?
And Gremlins.
Yeah,
as
they
well,
didn't have it last year.
They
right?
didn't have it last year. So I'm saying they didn't have it.
They didn't have it last year, and I remember last year I thought maybe they're gonna do it last year, but
yeah,
it was a little soon. So hopefully this year is the time for
Last
that.
time we had a big anniversary year was 25, and we had a lot of big IPs. We had Freddy vs. Jason, we had Insidious, we had The Return of American Werewolf in London, and it all just felt so right.
Low key, it's not gonna happen, but low key, I'm hoping. Well, obviously I'm hoping for it, but American Horror Story coming back would be cool.
Yeah, I was about to dive into that.
Low key.
Yeah, like American Horror Story, if you give us either all the seasons, or at least Cult,
Because no one.
Apocalypse, and then what was the other one?
They're not gonna give us Cold. Apocalypse and what, the newest one?
Yeah, the 1984.
Something.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
The 1984 one would give us our Friday the 13th fix.
Yeah, big time.
Same shit.
The Jangles, no, not the Jangling Man. Mr. Jingles.
Yeah. And then
I also had written down some more stuff.
Apocalypse would be.
Yeah, but so I had the separate lists for speculation. Like, if you want to add on to what I think could happen, but I know it's not gonna happen, I have written down here freaking Titans of Terror, which is what they had in Hollywood a few years ago, which is Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, and Chucky. Now, maybe it can happen. However, what I do think can happen is that we get a return to the all-night die-in, featuring a bunch of movies that can't really get big. Like, they can't, not that they can't get, but they can't hold their own house. Basically like Slaughter Cinema, but with actual movies. Presented by the usher and the director. So we get our icon fixed too.
Right.
Yeah. And then, of course, everyone knows it's been 15 years, so the Terror Queen's gonna come back. Some way, shape, or form. Just makes sense. But like going back to things, I feel like we're gonna go back to Shady Brook one more time. Because we went to Shady Brook to see the Body Collectors. I feel like it's either gonna be in the anniversary house, or it's gonna have a house of its own. I feel like we're also gonna go back to Hellgate Prison because we've never been able to go back to Hellgate Prison. It was rumored for 25 and it never happened. And then I feel like we're gonna either see the Urban Legend brand or the Legendary Truth brand back. One of those two, like a full-fledged Urban Legend house, or maybe like some kind of like not competition, but like interactive game with your phone with the Legendary Truth.
I mean, they did.
Because they tested it out last year.
Yeah, they really pushed the trivia shit on it.
So it makes a lot of sense if they do the Legendary Truth this year.
Yeah, and they have been trying to implement even the regular Universal, like the Fast and Furious with the games there and stuff like that.
So it makes a lot of sense if they take that extra step and make it a Legendary Truth and make it connected to the event.
Right. Especially since it's the 30th year, there's so much you can do.
Yeah.
We're just going to be completely wrong.
Yeah.
None of this is going to happen.
The only thing I'm 100% sure of is that Horror Nights is happening this year.
Oh, really? Fuck.
It starts September 10th, that's a Thursday, and ends November 1st, which is a Saturday. And yeah, that's the event. We should have our first announcement by either the end of March or the beginning of April. That's just based off of what we had before.
I mean,
maybe earlier too.
I think that they want to build the hype, so they'd started earlier. Not that they need to build the hype, but
because they usually do it right when Mardi Gras ends, or right when Mardi Gras ends.
There's no big events after that.
It's just summer.
Yeah.
So that first announcement.
Speaking of Mardi Gras ending, we will be at Mardi Gras.
We'll be at Mardi Gras
the first day
this weekend. So if you guys want to see us, if you made it this far in the video, however.
Probably didn't.
Probably didn't. But if you made it this far and you want to see us at Mardi Gras, come see us.
Saturday. February 1st.
February 1st.
Live and in
one night only.
Performing.
It's going to be great.
On the boats.
We're going to be on the boat. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. I'm not getting there into that.
No, I'm not
going to throw beats.
There's no way.
I'll do it later in the event, hopefully, if I can, if I have time. Maybe for my birthday. Maybe I'll go up there and start tossing up beads.
Tie fucking Lost TV to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tie Lost TV to the beads.
To each one. That's a lot of beads.
I'm gonna just take my beads and just put a little Lost TV thing and just launch them.
A little sticker on them.
A little sticker. Sub to Lost TV. I'm down to get at least one sub off of that.
That's a good plan.
But yeah.
So we'll probably have a Mardi Gras video. Well, we should.
We're gonna have a Mardi Gras video. We're gonna try the drinks. We're gonna eat the food.
Ooh.
And we're gonna have fun with some of the actors.
I'm excited for the food and the drinks.
I'm excited for the food. I'm excited to try the gator bites. I can't say I never had gator. I had gator when we went to Dark Horizon.
Oh no, yeah, I did.
We had it when we went to Dark Horizon, and it was actually pretty busting. So I want to try the bites. We'll see.
Oh, Mardi Gras drinks. Oh shit.
Oh. We're almost there.
Literally.
Literally 3 days.
Yeah.
So, with all that being said, what do you guys think is coming to Horror Nights this year? Is there anything that we didn't say that you guys want? Besides the icons, because we know you want icons, and we didn't want to say that. So.
I said it. I literally talked about the icons.
No, but like a whole on, like, besides icons, because everyone's going to want the icon. So, like this video if you enjoyed it. Give it a little thumbs up. Like I said already, comment your ass down there.
Comment your ass down there.
I just want to see the words, your ass.
Lisa.
That too. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Smash the bell icon. I think that's what these popular people say.
Yep, it is.
Smash that bell icon. And stay excellent, my dudes.
One more thing.
Oh.
Kobe.
Oh.